What's going on, everybody? It's your guy Golden Cash, and we are back from the bank with another Hunt and Fill series. We have got the Jefferson 1938 to 1964 album, and we only need the 1938 and 39 out of San Francisco. Those are the two elusive nickels that we have not been able to pinpoint in any of the hunts. We've got the 1950 and 50D right there, but we need the 38 and 39 San Francisco. Everything else has been added, put in the book, and shut. But we need the 38 and 39S. Hopefully with these two boxes, box number 53 and 54 of the series, we'll be able to get at least something out of one of these boxes. Alright, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get into these two-box hunt. But don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so I keep bringing you hunts. Just like this one right here. Let's go ahead and cut into boxes 53 and 54 of this series. We have a two-box hunt. Hopefully they're circulated. We've been finding some 2023s. So can we get lucky and keep going with our circulated nickels? We'll go ahead and get into box number 2, number 54 first, like we always do. Start from right, head to left. Alright, let's see. And we have circulated nickels, so there you go. Good deal. Alright, that is box number 54, number 2 of this hunt. Come on, box 53, don't be uncirculated. We'll rip the top off just like that, and let's check them out. I definitely see circulation already. We are circulated, y'all. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get into this two-box hunt. We'll go ahead and drop that one right there, and you guys know I will bring you back if we find anything at all. We're gonna be looking for V-nickels, which we found in our last one. We did find a V-nickel. It's the second V-nickel I've ever found, and that one was in really, really nice condition. So V-nickels, Buffalo nickels, wartime nickels from 1942 and a half all the way to 1945, and we're going to be looking for Errors varieties and the 1938S and 1939S. Let's get into it. Roll number 2, box number 1, number 53 of the series. We're going to have a few finds. I can see the oldness on them, so I turn them around. We've got one right there, which is a 1958, and the 1958 is gonna be out of Denver. So there's our first find, 1958 out of Denver. Then we got another one right there, which is a 1950, if I can grab it, 53. The 53 is out of San Francisco. That's a better date. And we got a 1959 right here at the top. Right there, what is that one? 64. Got a 1959 out of Denver. Let's go. 3 finds, 1 roll. Come on. Roll number 3, a box number 53 of the series. Rolling them out, and you guys will be able to see it here in just a second. That might be a... Actually, let me pull that one right now. There we go. We got a 1939 right here. That was not what I was going to show you guys, but we need this one for the book if it is a San Francisco. I was talking about that one right there. We got a San Francisco minted war nickel. If I can get that one out of the way. There you go. So we have an S, and can this be an S as well? 1939. Bum, bum, bum. It is not. But we still have a San Francisco minted war nickel. 1943. First war nickel of the hunt with a 39. Let's go. Very next roll. Roll number 4 of box number 53 of the series. We're going to have another chance to hit the San Francisco. We got another 1939 as we're rolling them out. Can we get it in this box? 1939, we need the San Francisco. Do we got it right here? And I can't tell. I'll have to throw that under the scope, and I do not see anything right there. So I'm going to consider that a 1939 out of Philadelphia. That's number 2. Let's keep going. Number 7, box number 1. We're going to have a 1940 something. I don't know if that's a 46 or a 1940. But it is out. It's like out of Philadelphia, so that is a 46, I'm going to say, just 46. Let's go. Roll number 8, and we're going to have a 1949 ender right there. Let's go ahead and open this one up. See what mint it is coming from. And here we are. We got a 1949 out of Philadelphia. Roll number 9, box number 1. Very next roll, we're going to have another 1958. Here's the 58, and this one out of Denver as well. Same roll. Roll number 9, just a couple away from the end. 3 actually from the end. We're going to have a 1956 out of Philadelphia. Roll number 11, box number 1. We're going to have a couple more finds. We got a 1954 right here. Right above it, we've got another one. 1954 out of Philadelphia. We'll move the 53 down. And we've got a 1941 and a 41 out of Philadelphia. Let's go. Roll number 12, box number 1. We're going to have another 1954. I think we have a couple more as well. This one is out of Denver, so I'll set that one right there. And I feel like there might be one more right here. That is a 61. This one, a 64. So that is it. Roll 14, box number 1. All the way at the end, we're going to have a 1958. I thought it was a 38. But it's definitely a 58 out of Denver. Roll 15, box number 1. We're going to have another 1941 out of Philadelphia. Roll 16, box number 1. We're going to have another 1941. The very next roll out of Philadelphia. Roll 17, box number 1. The rain's getting louder, so I got to get louder. We got a 1957. This is our first 57. It's out of Denver. Roll number 20, box number 1. We're going to have a 1952. And this one is out of Philadelphia. Move the 53 right there. Number 20, same roll. Box number 1, check this out. Look at that 1954. Now that is a beauty. Most likely going to upgrade the book. And this 54 is out of San Francisco. That is a better date. Better mint, and I just dropped it. San Francisco minted 1954. Let's go. Roll 28, box number 1. We're going to have another 1940s. Well, I called the one a 46. This one is for sure a 46. I don't know about that one, but we're going to call it a 46. Roll just a couple away from that 46. We're going to have another 1953. This one out of Philadelphia. Roll number 30, box number 1. We got another 19. Actually, this is our first 1940, and this is a San Francisco. Roll 32, box number 1. Check this out. We are going to have another beautiful 1954. Our last one we just got was out of San Francisco. Let's see what the mint is on this one. It is another San Francisco mint, and look at the beautiful toning. That is the second one we have found. There's the first one. This makes 2. Let's keep going. Roll 38, box number 1. Our ender, didn't even see it. is a 1959. 59. It is a 59 out of Denver. Same roll as the 59. Roll 38. Just a few away. You can see it. The next one in line, I did not see it until just now. We're going to have our first, oh my goodness, Buffalo nickel. Look at the condition on this one right here. I'm going to believe this has a date. It is a Philadelphia. Is there a date on this one? It is a full 1936 out of Philadelphia. What a great find right here. Beautiful, beautiful condition. Still has a little bit of the horn, so right around VF30, VF35. So there you go. Our first Buffalo. Let's keep going. Same roll. Roll 38. Just a few away from the end. We're going to have another 1957. This roll turned out to be really, really good. 57 out of Philadelphia. That is our second 1957. Roll number 40. We're going to have another one. 1956. And the 56 is out of Philadelphia. That is our second 1956. Roll 42, box number 1. We're going to have a few finds. This one right here is a 1956. And it's out of Denver. So that is our third 56. But look at this. Look at the rainbow coloring on this one right here, the 61. There's another one right behind it. Look at the colors on that. Absolutely beautiful. That will definitely probably go in my book. This one is out of Denver. I don't see full steps on it. But I'm going to set that one right there. And then right back here we got a 53 right there. And this one is rainbow too. Look at that 53. Absolutely beautiful. 53 out of Denver. And this one's just like the 54. Got some really nice toning to it. So there's our 53. Going right there. And then our 61 we're going to put right over here. Next to the 59. Let's go. Roll 43. Box number 1. We're going to have another 1949. And a Philadelphia. Same roll. Roll 43. We're going to have a 1957. Makes our third 1957 out of Philadelphia. Roll 47. Box number 1. We have an Ender. Another 1941 out of Philadelphia. Roll 48. Box number 1. We're going to have a beautiful 1940. And this 1940 is out of Philadelphia. Roll number 50. Box number 1. We're going to have a beautiful 1953. Another one. Look at the rainbow toning on this one. One of these is going in the book. Look at that. Beautiful rainbow toning. This one is a Denver. Don't see full steps. There is not. Man, that'd be a beautiful coin right there. That's our second 1953. Let's go. Roll 50. This is it. And we've got a 19, looks like a 59. It's going to end us right here out of Denver. So there you go, 1959 out of Denver. All right, I don't see anything else in this one right here. 63, nothing worth grabbing. That is it for box number 1, number 53 of the series. So we're going to go ahead and jump over to box number 2, number 54 of the series. Grab one of these rolls, and you guys know I'll bring you back as soon as we find anything at all. Roll number 8, box number 54 of the series. We're going to have our first find. Took 8 rolls. We got a 58 out of Denver. Roll number 9, box number 2, number 54 of the series. Just looking at the color of this one, I'm thinking it could be a war nickel. And it is. We got a 1944 Out of Philadelphia. That is our second war nickel of this hunt. Roll number 10. I dropped this one out, and I thought it could be a war nickel, but wasn't sure. And I think we're going to have another one. And it is. We got a 43 this time. It's our second war nickel in a row. 2 rolls in a row. And we got a Philadelphia 1943. 3 war nickels. We got a 2 43s. 2 43s. And a 44. There we go. Roll 14. Box number 54 of the series. We got a 48. 1948 out of Philadelphia. There's our 49s. Our 46s will move down. Put our 48 there. Roll 15. Box number 2, number 54 of the series. We're actually going to have 2 finds. We got a 1954. This one is out of Denver. There's our 54s. That's 3. And we have a 1959. I thought it was a 50. So we got a 1959 out of Denver. Roll 18, box number 2. We're going to have another 1957 out of Philadelphia. Roll 19, box number 2. We're going to have another 1959 and a 59 out of Denver again. Roll 20. Box number 2. We're going to have another 1940. Our third 1940 of the hunt. Out of Philly. Roll 23. Box number 2. We're going to have another 1940. Out of Philadelphia. Next roll. Roll 24. We're going to have another one. We got a 1949. Out of San Francisco. Roll 25, box number 2, number 54 of the series. We got something cool you don't see very often. Very low mintage. We've got a 1950. Is this a Denver minted 1950, or is it the Philadelphia? Haha, we got a 1950 out of Philadelphia. We'll stick that one right there next to the 49s. You don't see the 1950s very often. They are very, very low mintage. Well, let's keep going. Roll number 30. Box number 2. We're going to have another 1940. And it is out of Philadelphia. Roll 35. Box number 2. We're going to have another 1946. And this 46 is out of Philadelphia. There's the 46s. That's number 3. If I can get it on there. 346. Roll number 40. Box number 2. We're going to have another 1946. Out of Philadelphia. Roll 42. Box number 2. We're going to have another 1941. Second away from the end. Out of Philadelphia. Roll 43. Box number 2. We're going to have a couple of finds. We got one right there. This is going to be a foreign 2000 Commonwealth of the Bahamas. So there's one. The pineapple coin. Move that out of the way. That's our second find right there. One pineapple and one beaver. So we got a Canadian and a Bahamian. Next up, I'm going to see if you guys can see this one. We go real slow. And we'll come back. Right there. You can see it just barely. Right there. And that one's wore down. But we're going to have another buffalo nickel. Take a look at that one. Not much left. Let's see if we have a date. And I don't see, well, nothing. There's a little bit of one, but I can't read it, so I'm not even going to try to lie. Definitely an older buffalo nickel. It's got all the legs. That's one thing we do look for. But that is our second buffalo of the hunt. Let's keep going. Roll 47, box number 2. We got one that we could possibly need. We got a 1939. We need the San Francisco. Can we get it? And nothing. Another Philadelphia. That makes 339 Phillies. Roll number 50. Box number 2. We're actually going to have an ender. We got a 1941. I pulled it to the side. Don't know if y'all are going to be able to see that. Well, there you go. There it is. 1941. Let's open this up. See what mint this one comes out of. There's a 1941. Flip it over. We got a 41 out of San Francisco. And that is the end of this Hunt and Fill series, boxes number 53 and 54 of the series. We still need the 38S and the 39S. Everything else we have completed, and we'll have some upgrades for this hunt right here. I definitely think we'll have some upgrades, but we'll go ahead and get right into it. Y'all, we found a few 59s, all out of Denver, 58s out of Denver, some 57s, some out of Philly, one Denver, same with 56s, a couple of Phillies, one Denver. We got some 54s, one Philly, two Denvers, a couple of 53s, we got one San Francisco, one Philly, we got one Philadelphia 1952. We got a 1950, but it was the Philadelphia. So that is a semi-key date. Next up, we'll go over here to the 40s. We found a couple of 49s out of Philly, one out of San Francisco. 148 out of Denver. We got a couple of 46s out of Philly. Then we got some war nickels. We got one 1944 right here. I believe that's the 44 out of Philadelphia. And then we got a 43 Philadelphia, and we got a 43 San Francisco. So we did find 3 war nickels in this hunt. That is silver, 35% silver. That goes from 1942 to 1945, 1942 and a half. They do have a copper nickel 1942, but then it goes over to copper, manganese, and silver that half of that year on. All right, let's jump over to the 1941s. We got a few out of Philadelphia, one out of San Francisco. Same thing with the 40s. A few out of Philadelphia and one out of San Francisco. Then we found a few 1939s, all Philadelphia mints. We need the San Francisco. We did not get it on this hunt, but here, check these out right here. These are some beautiful, toned up nickels that we found in these boxes right here. We got a 61 there. That's definitely going to upgrade along with that one right there. The 53 is definitely going to upgrade. Now let me see the mints on these. We got a 53 out of Denver and a 61 out of Denver. So I'm going to put both of those in the books just because of the toning. I love that toning that's on them. Then we got a couple right here. We got a 53 there and two 54s. So the 153 right here is going to be, I should have put those in the same cellophane. This 53, let me see which one's the 53. This one right here by my thumb. That one is out of, looks like oh, that's a Denver as well. But the 54 is a San Francisco and another San Francisco. So one of those are going to upgrade the book. The 61 I'm definitely going to put in there and upgrade it no matter what. I don't care if it's a Philly or the Denver. I like that toning that they have on them, and it's some crazy looking, like pinkish rainbow colored toning on it. Really, really love the toning on these. I don't know if you guys can see it in the camera, but man, they are absolutely beautiful. You can see that one's got some rainbow toning on it. Beautiful, beautiful upgrades for the book. All right, we found a couple of foreign. We got a Canadian right here. That is a 1985. We did find a penny in the last couple of rolls. 2006 out of Denver. And we got a Bahamian, Republic of Bahamas. So there you go. Commonwealth of the Bahamas, not Republic. Commonwealth of the Bahamas, we found a couple of buffaloes. One we cannot see. And I do not nicodate these. I just keep them the way they are. It ruins them. And we got a 1936, and you can see the date on this one for sure. That is a beauty. Still got a lot of detail on it. Check that buffalo out. 1936 out of Philadelphia. Both Philadelphia buffalo nickels. So I'll put these right up here along with the war nickels. I'll stick right up here so I know I'm not going to mess them up. But there you go. That is it, everybody. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so I keep bringing you the hunts. Just like this one right here. That is what we got. We just need the last two. The 38S right there. And the 39S. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Until next time.